How's it going? This is Randy's room. I heard him moving some stuff around in there not too long ago, so he should still be up. Who's knocking? It's me, Lloyd. We talk for a bit? Sure, man. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Cool, thanks. Oh. Welcome to my humble abode. You all done unpacking your stuff today? Already? No, not yet. Seems you've already made your decision there, Randy. Oh, about whether or not I'm going to decline the assignment? Doesn't seem like there'll be too much desk work, so the job sounds like it's right up my alley. Having my home and workplace in the same building would be nice too, so I'm planning to stick around and see how it all shakes out. Got it. You still thinking it over? Can't say I'm surprised. I doubt you'd be happy to see that detective license of yours get wasted after you busted your ass to get it, huh? Yeah, that's part of it. The whole thing just feels like a step backwards from my goal, though. Your goal? No, don't worry about it. It's nothing too important. That reminds me, how exactly were you recruited in the first place, Randy? You're older than the rest of us, but you didn't attend the police academy, right? That's right. How I ended up being assigned here, huh? You really want to know? Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind sharing, of course. Well, if you insist. Thing is, I got in a bit of trouble with the ladies at my last workplace. What? Well, everyone found out I'd been, dipping my quill on a few too many bottles of the company ink, if you catch my drift. Just as I was about to get the boot, old man Sergey snatched me up. Guess it was all according to Adius's plan, huh? Where did you work before, Randy? Alright, the Crossbell Guardian Force. More specifically, I was stationed at Belgard Gate. You know that fortress facing the Empire? The Guardian Force? Well, that makes sense. No wonder you can swing that halberd of yours like it's nothing. Trust me, when you're stationed that close to the border, there's absolutely nothing to do but train, patrol, and train some more. But hey, perk of working in Crossbell City full time is that I can chill over in the entertainment district whenever I want. Whew. I definitely made the right choice leaving the CGF. Well, I can relate with wanting to live in the city. A man after my own heart. You know, I've already scoped out a couple of places with some absolute smoking gals working in them. Hey, if we do officially become co-workers, I say we hit the town and celebrate, eh? Mademoiselle E seems a bit too prim and proper, and kids don't belong where we'd go. We'll have ourselves a guy's night out. Sure, I'll think about it, Randy. Ouch. Ow. Must be a spare room. Well, no reason to mess with it now. Ah, it's okay. Okay. I think this is the room Ellie was assigned. I hope she isn't asleep already. Who is it? Oh, it's me, Lloyd. You busy right now? I can come back later or so. Oh no, you can come on in. Door should be unlocked. Alright, thanks. Timing's good. I just finished cleaning up. Would you like to take a seat? I'll brew some tea if you'd like. Oh, no, you don't need to do all that. Seems like you already made your decision too. Oh, regarding my assignment here. To be honest, I was unsure at first, but I decided to give it my best shot. That's so. I can see you're still undecided, but I don't blame you for that one bit. Can't help but feel the whole plan for this department's a bit of a reach. How so? Well, based on what we were told, it was only created to help the government and the CPD save face, right? Lacks a basic guiding principle as a division, and its objectives and procedures are only loosely defined. And if we're unable to produce results, the division is likely to be dissolved for budgetary reasons before long. Yeah, I can't help but draw the same conclusion. But if you already knew that, why stay, Ellie? you have some reason? Well, I thought it'd be a good way to see the truth for myself. Oh? Just kidding. Honestly, I doubt I'll stay a member of the police force forever. So it's not too big a deal if this position takes me off course from my intended career track. I guess that makes sense. If I recall correctly, you didn't attend the police academy, right, Ellie? So how did you end up with the CPD? Well, to put it simply, this is my way of getting some real-world experience. While I didn't attend the academy, I did take a written exam and marksmanship test when I applied. They couldn't really reject me since I received perfect marks on both tests. You know, the more I learn, the more I feel like we're worlds apart. Do you think so? It's pretty rare for rookies to have already earned their detective license, though. You must have your own reasons for joining the CPD, right, Lloyd? Well, that's... Perhaps it'd be best to continue this talk after we've officially become co-workers. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I'll have to go AFK in a little bit, but for now we can carry on. Sorry, and thanks for being so considerate. Of course, Lloyd. If you were to ask for my personal opinion, however, I'd be happier if you decide to stay. You would? Since we're rookies, there's a lot that we can still improve on. But today, you showed that you could lead us through whatever unfamiliar situations we might face. Your instructions were precise and quick, so I was able to confidently provide support. It means a lot, Ellie, really. Thanks for talking with me. I think I'll go do a bit of self-reflection. Of course, anytime. Good night, Lloyd. Night, Ellie. Self-reflection, he calls it. Guess it should be Tia's room. Probably already asleep, though. No one home? I can't hear her moving around. Is she not in her room? Yeah, looks like I was right. Tia's not in her room. And she's already unpacked all of her luggage. Can we do some snooping? No. Oh, man. Oh, Tia, there you are. What are you doing down there? Hello, Lloyd. As you could probably deduce, I'm checking our terminal. The terminal? You mean all that stuff there? Yes, these are all components of an improved Orbital terminal based on ZCF's cable computer system. With this, we will be able to receive data and information from the CPD's main building by the Orbital network. let's rewind a bit. You lost me. How should I explain this? Lloyd, what is the extent of your knowledge about the Orbital Network project? The Orbital Network. I occasionally see articles about it in the newspaper, but I can't say I fully understand what it is. I think I read something about the Epstein Foundation proposing the project. Originally, the Orbital Network project began as a collaboration between the Foundation and Zeiss Central Factory. Now it progresses primarily due to the efforts of the Epstein Foundation. Its large-scale testing stage is currently taking place right here in Crossbell City. This terminal's a part of it. Can't say I follow that well. In the end, what's this project trying to accomplish? Simply put, it is technology that improves upon traditional communication devices. In addition to having communication functions, it links terminals through orbital computing, constructing an efficient information network. That is, essentially, the project, in terms you might understand. I barely understood any of that. So basically, it's equipment that will make contacting HQ easier and optimize the chain of command in the city. If you were only taking into account this terminal, you would not be incorrect. While terminals are not my specialty, I can operate this one for us. Considering the future, I suppose I should become more acquainted with it. Oh. I take that to mean you don't even think about refusing this assignment, huh, Tia? Actually, before that, when I was your age, all I wanted to do was play around with my friends. But you said you were transferred here from the Foundation. Tia, you aren't being forced to work here, right? What? Don't tell me you actually are. I admit I might not know your situation, but you shouldn't tolerate something like that. If you need help, I'd be more happy to. Please calm down. No one's forcing me to work. Rather, this recent transfer was the result of a selfish request of mine. Huh? I have my own reasons for being in Crossbell. That's all there is to it. Besides, I think it would be more prudent to worry about yourself for others, right, Lloyd? Yeah. Make a good point here. Sorry if I overstepped my bounds there. That's fine. Being too soft-hearted might have negative ramifications on your detective work, however. Unlike bracers, your occupation involves treating suspects with skepticism, right? Oh, you really don't pull any punches, do you? Maybe I am still naive. Here I was thinking I'd discipline myself enough through the police academy's training. But I guess training alone isn't enough to make me a true detective. Tio? I've completed my maintenance at this terminal. Construction work on the orbital cables is scheduled for tomorrow, so I believe I'll go to sleep now. Ah, okay. Night, Tio. Hope you sleep well. Thank you, if you'll excuse me. Good night, Lloyd. Seems like all three of them have really put a lot of thought into things. And here I am, still undecided. Man, I'm just thinking in circles now. This is getting me nowhere fast. Maybe some fresh air will do me some good. Man, I'm hopeless. All this and I'm still as confused as I was. What a nice breeze. Crossbell really does feel like a huge metropolis now. I mean, the city where Uncle lives was by no means small, but compared to this, it doesn't hold a candle. Oh wow, that's right. I can see Belheim apartments from up here. Sure someone else is living in our old place now. I think Cecil's family's still in the building at least. I should pay him a visit once I find the time. It's been 3 years since then. After Uncle's family took me in, I eventually enrolled in the Crossbell Police Academy. I studied and trained like a madman. Thanks to that, I managed to pass the detective qualification exam. Nah, that's fine, man. I appreciate that, Bass. Thanks, man. Have fun with your raid. But in the end, What did I actually want to accomplish after becoming a detective? Hey. Oh, it's you two. We were looking everywhere for you. Went to the police department. They told us you weren't around. They told us about this place, though. This is it, right? Where the special support section works? Yeah, this is the place. What did you come all the way over here for? Well, actually, we thought we ought to thank you for today. Really? If you hadn't been there, those monsters would have hurt us pretty bad. So that's why we came to thank you. Wow, thanks you two. That really means a lot. Don't forget, you guys are nothing compared to Arios. But you know, compared to the rest of the CPD, I guess you're not so bad. So you just gotta make sure you work hard to catch up to him, okay? Come on, Ryu. We came to thank him. Why are you trying to lecture him? He's right though. We will have to work as hard as we can. By the way, where do you two live? I can escort you guys home if you want. Oh, no worries. West Street's right over there, so I'm good. I live in the residential district. Well, I should be fine. Could you tell Ellie and the others we stopped with too? Sure, I'll let them know. Be safe when you're back, okay? We will. Goodbye. You really are a simple guy, Lloyd Bannings. All it took to lift your spirits was a thank you from those kids. I guess, in the end, everything depends on the way I choose to feel about it. What advice, Lloyd? To be a man, you have to be willing to tackle the issues you're facing head on. Follow your heart and intuition, and grasp the truth with your own two hands. If you can do that, you'll be able to see what exactly it is you want to do. Yeah, that's right. If I don't at least put myself out there, I won't come to understand anything. Phone call? Hello? You've reached Crosswell Police Department Special Support Section. Lloyd? Lloyd, is that you? What, Cecile? Oh, thank goodness it's really you. When I contacted the police department, they told me to call this number. Special Support Section, was it? Is that the division you're assigned to? Oh, well, nothing's official yet. More importantly, I'm really sorry, Cecile. I'm meaning to stop by first thing, but... Oh no, don't worry about it. I should have gone to greet you when you arrived at the station. Please, it's fine, Cecile, I promise. After all, work has you busy, right? We can meet up once you're able to get some time off. Oh, don't be like that. How can you be so distant as someone who's practically your sister? I haven't seen you in 3 years, you know. Alright, we'll find a way to make time somehow. And I'll make sure to go see Uncle Miles and Aunt Late tomorrow too. Glad to hear it. They'll love that. Mum and Dad have been really worried about you all this time. But I'm so happy. You finally come back to Crossbell. Yeah, I'm home, Cecile. Welcome home, Lloyd. So, what are your answers? No objections here. Looking forward to working with you. Besides, you're the one who dragged me to the CPD in the first place. Sure you don't want me to recommend you the first division? They'd probably really benefit for someone with your combat prowess. Yeah, I'll pass. Honestly, I'd rather join back up with the Guardian Force than be stuck in some stuffy office job like that. Fair enough. What about you, Ellie? I'll also accept the position. I'm glad to be working with you, Chief Sergey. Glad to hear. And to be frank, I didn't expect someone like you to be here. I figured the higher-ups recommended you, expecting this division to just involve taking care of busy work. But I'm sure you're aware that this assignment will be anywhere near easy, right? Yes, well aware, sir. Look forward to taking on such challenging work. Good answer. Well, TM, do I even need to ask? Not at all. This position was part of the agreement from the start. More importantly, the orbital cables are scheduled to be wired this evening. I'd like to be the one to set up the terminals if you don't mind. Yeah, I was counting on it. So, 3 down, 1 to go. Lloyd Bannings, Crossbell Police Academy graduate who earned high marks in both written exams and practical training, and then went on to ace the CPD's detective exam. Right, I will be right back a sec. Well, I'll be a while, but I'll put some clips on for you. Oh. My clips weren't working. Where's the game gone? Oh. Yes, me, you might be a bit overqualified for this team. Someone like you'd find success in whatever division you were assigned to, I'm sure. Hell, I bet no one here would blame you if you walked right out that door. With that in mind, still have any lingering doubts? No sir, none at all. I look forward to working under you too, Sergey. Glad to hear it. Lloyd. Well, that's no fun. Here I was looking forward to watching you squirm around trying to come to a decision. Sir? Well, that settles that. I'll give you guys the rest of the day off. Keep in mind you'll be busy as hell starting tomorrow though. Be prepared to work your asses off. Well, Tio, Sherman's all yours. Roger. Ah, one more thing. Let's start this off right, Lloyd Bannings. Sir. Ellie McDowell. Sir. Randy Orlando. Sir. Tio Plato. Sir. As of 9 AM today, I officially approve your new assignments. Welcome to the Special Support Section. Look forward to the mountain of different jobs we'll be throwing at you. Sheesh. 1,000 smackaroons. Our beloved goddess Adios, who art in the sky, we beseech thee, open thine heavenly gates for the soul running toward your lovely embrace. Loving embrace. I couldn't believe the news when I first heard it. Someone like him passing this young? Wasn't he about to get married to that beautiful fiancée of his too? Why do things end up like this? Why? Damn it all. What the hell are the police doing? One of their own was killed. Are they going to let this become another unsolved case? It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. If I remember right, his parents passed away a while ago too, didn't they? How does his younger brother handle all this? Lloyd, you okay? Please don't push yourself. I know you haven't been sleeping much recently. I could say the same for you, Cecile. Sorry you had to help me with so much of this. I should have taken care of it myself. Stop that, Lloyd. We're basically family. Of course I'm going to help you. Besides, Guy was my... Cecile. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. I know that you're hurting the most out of all of us. I'm sure things would be easier from now on, but please don't forget that I'm here for you. So you can stand on your own 2 feet, I'll watch over you, Lloyd. I really was a brat, wasn't I? I shouldn't have been so stubborn. Should have stayed with her. I'm home, Guy. Sorry for not stopping by sooner. Guess I still need to work on my stubbornness. But I'm here now. I'm back. Came back to Crossbell to be a detective in the CPD, same as you. I've still got a long way to go to catch up to you, and I was assigned to this weird division. I'm going to do my best with the hand I've been dealt, so keep watching over me, Guy. Well, time to get started on your first official job as the SSS. Though, maybe I should give you some more information before we get ahead of ourselves. Lloyd, grab your detective notebook. Yes, sir. A black notebook with the police crest there. Looks like the real deal. We can also use this to identify ourselves as police officers, right? That's right. There's also a manual with the rules and regulations inside. Heck, it's even got info about your battle ordnance. Pretty good reference to have. However, its most important purpose is to keep track of your investigation reports. Investigation reports? Lloyd, you explain. Yes, sir. They taught this at the police academy, so I suppose the others wouldn't know. The CPD maintains a rule that all of its investigations are to be carefully and thoroughly documented. After an investigation is assigned to you, you must record its status and keep track of its progress in the detective notebook. The reports we submit will be based on our notebook entries, which will inform our evaluations and any special allowances from the department. That's why it's important to take detailed and concise notes. I see, that makes enough sense. Ugh, sounds boring as hell. That ain't what I signed up for. That's the gist of it. However, the situation at the SSS is slightly different from other divisions. You'll have your standard investigations, of course, but then you'll also have requests coming in. Support requests, sorry. Support requests? Tio, if you will. Sir. Over here, everyone. Oh, this is from the other day. Isn't this the terminal that you were busy hooking up to the Orbital network, Tio? Yes, I finished configuring it yesterday. The terminal will be left running and can be accessed at any time. After you log on, the screen will display. Huh, a bunch of text showed up. So this is where we'll get our support requests? Right, aside from official missions from the department, we'll also get requests from other sources. Could be from citizens or tourists. Heck, we might even get jobs from the government every now and then. Support requests are optional, but if you decide to skip some, odds are that the Bracer Guild will snatch them up. Ah, I see how it is. By doing support requests, we take some of the guild's popularity for ourselves. These support requests will mimic their own line of work to sway public favour. Yep, though I expect it'll happen at a snail's pace. Besides that, I'm sure HQ will rope you in to help when they get busy. Patrolling the city, doing some menial paperwork, who knows? You're kidding, right? It's all part of the job, Randy. Has the terminal already started receiving these requests then? Why don't you take a look for yourselves? Just don't forget to keep track of them in your notebook. Yes, sir. How do I accept it? Oh. This whole thing is just a big internal memo system. Huh. I guess now we just gotta head down to HQ and get the details, right? Yeah, sounds like it. I think I'm finally starting to get a grasp of what the Orbital Network's all about. Unlike telephones, which are purely auditory, the Orbital Network can transmit text and images. I've heard about it before, but now that I've seen it in practice, I can certainly see how it would be advantageous in all sorts of situations. Yes, as we speak, beta testing is being conducted throughout Crosswell State. This system, the police department has implemented one such example. Though I hear the guild has also started experimenting with terminal systems too. That should be enough to get you started. How about I let you guys work that support request that just came in? Understood. But what do we do after that? I'd love to say do whatever you feel like, but you can bet that the real requests will start pouring in after your lecture at HQ is over. Let's see. Considering this your first assignment, try completing this as a statement to HQ saying that you're capable of police work. That should shut them up for a while. Is that really all it's going to take? Oh, Lloyd, why don't you give everyone a tour of the city on your way there? Tour of the city? Why? You'll be the ones protecting the place, so it only makes sense for you to all learn just what kind of place it is. Oh, be sure to stop by the weapon shop and Orbital store right outside. As police officers, those places will be pretty handy in the future. Understood. We'll make sure to pay them a visit. I'll be in my office most of the time, probably either reading a magazine or taking a nap. If you run into any problems, don't bother me. You're smart kids, so figure it out yourselves. Well then, off you go. Oh, wait a minute. There goes our boss, everyone. Are we really going to be okay? I fear the road ahead of us will be difficult. Anyway, this is our first real assignment. Let's walk around the city a bit first and then take care of that support request. There's no need to rush just because this is our first official mission. Let's just take our time and get a feel for things. I agree. Understood. Time to hit the road then. Okay, are there more? Bum, 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 bum. bum, 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 bum. Hold on guys, looks like the armor's right over there. Chief seemed pretty adamant that we check it out. Should we take a look? As much as I want to welcome you in and to have a look around, I'm afraid you're out of luck. You can't buy a weapon and crossbow without a license, kids, so if this is a prank, then beat it. We're actually from the CPD, sir. Sorry for the confusion. You're the police officers? Oh, you must be this kid Sergey told me about. Alright, feel free to take a look around the shop. When you're ready to check out, show me your detective notebook. That'll substitute as a license. Oh yeah, some engineer looking guy stopped by recently. There's something he called an orbital staff with me. Said it's some fancy new weapon, but who the heck would I ever sell a fishy thing like this to? An orbital staff, you said? That's what you use, right, Tia? I was under the impression that it was still in the testing phase of its development, though. Forget who you're selling it to. How are you even able to sell it in the first place? Said the man like an engineer? I admit this whole thing is setting off quite a few alarm bells for me. Actually, that man might have been my boss. Your boss, huh? From the Foundation? Yes, exactly. He may have come to drop off a new model of the orbital staff for me to test. Though I can hardly fathom why he would not just give it to me himself. Yeah, gotta say, I'm just stumped over this one. Not sure what the deal with this thing is, but I can sell it to the girl, right? Go on and buy it then. Already had to pay for the shipment. Oh, we've only got 1,000 mirror. Whew, this place is as busy as ever. No, it's no surprise, given how this is more or less the heart of the city. Just look at those stores and restaurants. You can get all your essentials here. Also acts as a hub leading to other districts if you're in a hurry. And it's only gotten busier with the recent surge in orbital vehicles. Sure looks that way. Okay everyone, how about we drop by the orbital store next? You mean that orbital factory the chief mentioned? Right around town as the whole place got a huge makeover. Real fancy now. Indeed. This new type of factory focuses more on commercialized orbital products. They have a formal contract with the CPD as well. We should be able to rely on them for any of our orbital needs. If that's the case, I'm sure it won't be long before we're regulars though. So, should we stop by before going to the other districts? Yeah, it should be that corner building over there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Times Department Store. Oh, aren't you Miss Ellie? I knew I recognized you. Thank you very much for visiting us today. Miss Ellie, what's that all about? Oh, well, you see, my grandfather and Nestor are long-time acquaintances. Miss Ellie's been a precious client for this store ever since she was a child. So she's given the VIP treatment? I knew it. She's a spoiled princess. Cut it out, you guys. By the way, Miss Ellie, I heard that you were looking for employment with the CPD after returning from your studies abroad. That's correct. I'm a police officer now. I'd appreciate it if you'd avoid giving me special treatment when I shop here. I know I'm being selfish, but... Oh, my apologies. I will respect your wishes then. That won't change the fact that you'll always be an important customer in my heart. If there's ever anything I can help you with, please don't hesitate to come to me. Shoes. Jacket thingies. Accessories. Okay. A book. No. Oh, it's F. Yes. I want to read that book. Oh. Wow, so this is the Orbital store people have been talking about. From the biggest Orbital card to the smallest Orbital, they have it all. Top of that, their new redesign gives off that sleek and modern feeling, doesn't it? Hard to believe this was just a simple factory 3 years ago. Anyway, should we look for the technician to adjust our augments? If I recall correctly, there should be a support counter over there. They'll be able to handle any adjustments to our augments we may need. Alright, let's check out the counter then. Welcome to Gen 10. This is the customer service desk. For maintenance of your Orbital goods, please step right over to the other counter. Hey there everyone, welcome to Gen 10 Orbital Factory. Welcome to Gen 10 Orbital Store. Oh no way, Lloyd? Is that really you? Wendy? What are you doing in a place like this? How rude. Can't you tell? I'd say it's pretty clear I'm the engineer of the store. Seriously? I know you mentioned you were looking for a job in your letters. I just really wasn't expecting you to run into you like this. Well, this lovely lady's an old friend of yours, Lloyd. I'm a little jealous. What do you say we have ourselves a fun little date once your shift's over? Now is the time for this, Randy. We're on duty for crying out loud. It's nice to meet you, Wendy. I've heard great things about Gen 10, but the rumours don't do it justice. Oh, are you guys Lloyd's colleagues? Well, to be honest, the shop's whole look is just the manager's personal taste. Well, I should have mentioned this sooner, but this is the customer service counter. From here, we can provide maintenance for all of your augments needs. Alright, we'll be leaving our augments in your capable hands from now on, Wendy. Oh, but our augments are the Enigma models. Is that going to be an issue? Oh wow, so you guys got your hands on the brand new models, huh? I got you covered. I should have the tools from right here. I have a few regulars that use that model too. Man, Bracers sure love their augments. Really? So the Bracer Guild's connections have allowed them to acquire cutting edge technology as well. Damn, those Bracers really are always ahead of the curve, huh? This isn't a laughing matter, Randy. Anyway, please don't let us get in the way of your work. We just thought we'd pop in and check the place out. Sure, we'll be seeing a lot of each other from now on, so we count on you, Wendy. No problem, leave everything to me. Whenever you get the itch to modify your augment, just let me know and I'll get you all set up. Also, if you have any general questions about your augments, just ask away. Speaking to a normal pro, after all. Slut. Oh, excuse me. I believe this area is known as West Street. Yep, it's one of the larger residential areas in the city. Just look at all of the apartments. If you guys wouldn't mind, I actually know a few people here that I'd love to catch up with. I take you grew up around these parts then? Hell, we're already here. May as well do some meeting and greeting before we head out. I'm sure you've been longing to see your friends and family. We can accompany you too. Thanks guys. Just swing by Belheim to visit Auntie. Probably find Oscar working at Morgs too. Hey Oscar. None of it isn't my man Lloyd. So you finally decided to stop by and visit your buddy Oscar, eh? You really know how to keep a guy waiting. What's it been, like a year since we last hung out? Oscar, it's been 3 years already? Man, that fuzzy memory of yours hasn't changed a bit. I blame the fact that we kept sending letters to each other. It never really felt like you were gone for that long, you know? And besides, you might have gotten a bit taller, but I see you still haven't outgrown that precious little baby face. Outgrown. Ugh, shut up. Aww. And that pout's only proving him right. You must be an old friend of Lloyd's then. Yep, the oldest. Name's Oscar. I work as an apprentice here at Mork's Bakery. And you three are Lloyd's co-workers? Yep, the name's Randy. Nice to meet you, I'm Ellie. Tio Plato. Nice to meet you guys. You could tell we worked together even though we weren't wearing uniforms? Sometimes I can't tell whether he's completely oblivious or a lot sharper than he lets on. Something wrong? I could just see the gears spinning around in your head. Oh yeah, you still cook, Lloyd? Huh? I mean a little bit, I guess. Had to help my uncle with chores, so that meant cooking every so often. And take this as a reunion gift from yours truly. Hope you get some use out of it. How about I teach you how to make a killer sandwich while you're here? Trust me, it's easy as pie. It's the perfect recipe to get you in the swing of things. Thanks, Oscar. Wow, that's a nice gift. You even has plenty of room to write down variations of different recipes. I will let you guys sharing it. I'm sure each of you will come up with your own spin on things. I think you'll get a kick out of it. And certainly keep us well fed. It's a little embarrassing, but the only cooking I've ever done really is baking desserts. What about you two? Oh, well, I can only roast and boil stuff. You know, food you'd have camping out in the wilderness. The recipe is a clear and concise protocol I can follow, I can manage. If you're interested, I'll be happy to teach you a thing or two. Long time no see, Uncle Miles. Oh, you're... well, isn't it Lloyd from next door? What a pleasant surprise. I'd heard that you were back in town, but I didn't think that you'd grown so much. How'd I recognise you? Well, I might have gone a little taller, but I've still got a long way to go on the inside. I wouldn't say that. You did pass the qualification exam to become a detective after all. I'm sure if Guy were still here, he'd be proud of his little brother. You really think so? Glad if that were truly the case. He absolutely would, I know it. By the way, did you want to stick around? The wife's in the kitchen if you want to say hello. I'm sure she'll be ecstatic to see you again. Yeah, I'll do just that. Oh, Christ. Oh? Is that really you, Lloyd? Yeah, it's me. I'm home, Auntie Late. Sorry it took so long for me to visit. It really should have been the first thing I did. Oh, Lloyd, something. I'd heard that through the grapevine that you were able to get a job at CPD. How is it? Have you already started work? It's fine so far. Might be a bit too easy going for my taste though. My chief kind of just lets us do our own thing. Really? Sounds like an enjoyable place to work to me. Honestly, I'm just happy to see you looking healthy and cheery again. I'll have to thank Adios next time at the cathedral. Lloyd, if you ever need anything while you're living in the dorms, you better let me know right away. Your auntie will be there in a flash if you ever need anything. Come on, auntie, I'm not a little kid anymore. Besides, I've been living in dorms since I was enrolled at the police academy. Don't be such a stranger, Lloyd. You just came home. Don't be afraid to rely on your auntie to help you out. Sorry, auntie. I'll be sure to drop by again soon. I'll bring you some desserts so we can catch up over them. Thanks, she's totally got Lloyd on the back foot. Despite her seemingly gentle nature, she appears to be quite a formidable force. For some reason, I don't get the feeling they're related by blood, though. Maybe not, but they're as close as any families I've ever seen. I'm a bit jealous. Oops. Oh, bad. Excuse me. Villa raisins. Eagle eye. Oh, fucking hell. This is Crossbell's Northwestern District. It's been home to upper class families for as long as I can remember. Nothing but big ass mansions around here. Yeah. Ellie's acting strange. Wow, this match is very impressive. Looks like the gate is closed though. Hey Lloyd, wouldn't it be rude to loiter in front of someone's house if you don't have any business here? Yeah, you're right. Whoever lives here must be pretty famous. Be wise to not intrude on them so suddenly. Anyway, moving right along. What's that over there? Oh wow, this is amazing. This is home to the continent-renowned theatre troupe, Arkansas. Oh yeah, aren't their tickets ridiculously expensive though? Everyone enjoying themselves? Are we all ready to go to our next stop? Oh man, can we go inside and watch one of their performances? No, can't do, I'm afraid. The only show today is being held later in the evening. Once we split off for free time tonight though, you're welcome to check it out. Okay everyone, allow me to lead you to our next destination. I keep accidentally right clicking, so I'm skipping text without reading it. Oh, excuse me. I like coming out here to chill. Been a hell of a lot of tourists lately though. Yeah, I heard there have been a lot of tour buses coming in from out of town. The entertainment district has a lot to offer, so that makes it one of the more popular spots for them to visit. That's why our work is of such importance. If something were to happen to them, it could snowball into an international crisis. It'd be best to avoid that indeed. Sophie! Ice cream, get your ice cream. Hey there, mister. Having a free giveaway today. Here, my vanilla ole recipe. I was messing around with my ingredients here at the store one day and had a spark of culinary genius. Simply fabulous, so you gotta try it out at least once. Thank you, woman. What's going on? Oh, don't be so stubborn, Risha. I promise it's not a big deal. Stay with me for as long as you'd like. No, really, I couldn't. I appreciate the offer, but I'll be fine, really. I'll just find a cheap apartment somewhere. City Hall's information desk should be able to point me in the right direction, I think. True. It's probably the quickest and easy way to go about it. You can take care of your citizenship application while you're there, too. I suppose you're right. Sorry, not only did I cut our practice short, but now I'm bothering you with all these questions. Holy smokes, is that idiot Platier? Platier? Yeah, I've seen her in a few magazines. And who might you all be? My sincerest apologies, but Arkansas has a performance starting at 6 PM. If you're a fan, we would appreciate if you would return at a later time. Sorry, sir, we didn't intend to come here unannounced. Please excuse us then. Well, that was embarrassing. Thought we could go in there without any issues. Excuse me, but who exactly is this Ilia Platier? She's stunning. What? How could you not know who she is? Man, you've been living under a rock all these years? Say that again. Calm down, you two. To answer your question, Tio, she's a bit of a celebrity. Thanks, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, pardon me. No, it was our fault. We shouldn't have been standing in your way. It's okay. Have a nice day. Huh? Is she from the troupe? Never seen her face before though. Is she a new member? Oh. What is this place? This is the infamous back alley of Crossbow. It's like an extension of the entertainment district. Got its fair share of pubs and nightclubs so you can while the night away at. You sound like you're awfully familiar with this area, Randy. Of course, man. Didn't I tell you before? Clubs around here have a ton of sexy ladies. And where sexy ladies gather, so too does Alright, you can stop talking now. I suppose Randy must be a regular at these kind of places. Ah, I spy with my little eye, Randy Orlando. You haven't come by to play with us lately. What could be more important than us? My bad, sweetie. My hands are kind of tired right now. So I'm in the middle of a career change. How's life been treating you, my dearest heiress? I guess I'm the same as usual. I'm always working as hard as I can to beat my rivals. Randy, will you please come play with us again? Leave me no choice, ma'am. Maybe I can make some time to... Yes, hello, Randy? Care to not hit on hostesses while with a minor, please? Something tells me Randy's pretty well known around here. Oh. Huh? Oh, there's a cat up here? You're too adorable. It's possible he's been living here before any of us moved in. Actually, he's probably been here since the Cotswold Times stopped using this place as their main office. Psst, psst. What's your name, old fella? His name is Cop. Is that a name you just came up with here? It's really cute. No, I was not the one who originally named him. Regardless, I think it would be best if we stick with Cop. No complaints here. Let's try and bring this guy some food every now and then, eh? How do I... Ah, recipe. Wait, what? Did I miss something? I did miss something. Oh God, excuse me. Wowzer, talking about an exotic looking street. I believe this could be described as Eastern style. I've heard of the area, but the description's pale in comparison to seeing it in person. I haven't had the chance to come here very often myself. I heard the various stalls at the marketplace are wonderful though. Yeah? Well, we'll check it out then. This is the part where I remind you all that we aren't here to shop. And besides, I think the Bracer Guild is located somewhere around here. Bum, bum. Yes, SS, bitch. Who will do cooking? There we go. You know, I might have something here the cop would like. I'm sure it'll be okay to give this to him. Nyang nyang. Nyang. Giving us a gift, eh? Thanks, Cop. Where in the world did you find this, though? Oops. So this building belongs to the Bracer Guild? Indeed. They're an international non-governmental organization serving to keep the peace and protect civilians. Yep, they're Crossbell's favourite ally to justice and our competitors. Though I believe, officially at least, we have a collaborative relationship with them. Oh, well hello there. Welcome to the Bracer Guild. You must be from that new little experiment the police department's running, the SSS, right? What? How does he know about us? Allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings, the CPD Special Support Section. And you are? You can call me Michelle. I serve as the Bracer Guild's receptionist out here in Crossbell. I heard about you guys from Arios. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still, I'm surprised you recognized us as soon as we walked in. Well, the badges were a dead giveaway, and then the eclectic lineup of yours narrowed it down quite a bit. Anyway, what I hear, your little group has taken more than a few notes from the Bracer Guild, Yeah, cannot deny that. Guess the new bracers aren't too amused by that. Oh, don't be silly. You don't mind one bit. In fact, we welcome you with open arms. We're always drowning in requests, and every bracer in my guild is already running around the state like a headless chicken. You'd be doing us a huge favour by taking on some of that work, you know. I see. It's a bit of a relief to hear that. But don't go getting ahead of yourselves just yet. You said I haven't done diddly squat to prove you're useful. Half-ass help only makes more work for us. Ugh, not pulling any punches, I see. I know I'm being a tad harsh, but we honestly have some of the best bracers Zemuria has to offer here in Crossbell. Arios is a given, of course, but each and every one of our other members are pros at what they do, and the citizens trust them immensely. On the other hand, the SSS is just a group of newbies the CPD threw together to salvage its image. So you can see why I might still have my doubts that you'll be able to keep up, right? Yeah, they're arguing against that. Imagine not to know. It's definitely a tall order, can't deny that. Okay, okay. I'll ease off on the teasing for now. You just focus on working hard and do what you can for now. And if you fall and scrape your knees, well, we'll be there to kiss your boo-boos and make it all better. We'll give it our all. Oh dear, we meet again. If I recall correctly, we sat across from each other on the train. Oh, you're the kind lady from back then. That's right. You said your house was on East Street. This must be it then. I remember how you offered to carry our luggage for us. Such an admirable young man you are. Oh, by the way, my husband is upstairs if you'd like to talk to him. I'm sure he'd be pleased to see you again. Sure, I'd be happy to. Oh, you're that lad that we sat on the train with, right? How was your first day at work? Well, I guess I'd say it feels like I'm finally getting into gear now. Oh, are these your colleagues? It's nice to see a group of young people working together towards a better tomorrow. Don't know how much I can help, but feel free to drop by and chat if you want to. Back in my day, I was a merchant. I'm lucky to have a few connections around the state. Oh wow, I never knew that. Who are you acquainted with exactly? Let me think. There's the Mayor of Crossbell, and there's a certain association of merchants. On top of that, a good friend of mine is also the director of St. Ursula Hospital. Lloyd, isn't this guy kind of a big deal? Sir, what do you do for a living? Glad you asked. I'm the sitting chairman of Crossbell's Business Owners Association. Oh, don't go getting all nervous now. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. His appearance does not play the part, though. So this is Chairman Moores of the Business Owners Association. Oh. Jeezo. Yeah, I knew East Street was, well, Eastern, but I wasn't expecting to run into one of these statues here. Jeezo, I think they're called. I could be pronouncing that horribly wrong. It's my first time encountering such a statue. It's quite a large face, is it not? What's the purpose of this pedestal in front of it? I'd imagine it's used for food offerings. If we manage to cook up any dishes that come out especially tasty, I suppose we could offer them up here. That's a good idea. We do cook for ourselves a lot anyway. Alright then, if we manage to whip up anything especially good, let's give this whole offering thing a try. Damn, there's a neighborhood down here? Is this place really a part of Crossbell City? Yes, it is. This is the downtown district. I haven't been around here much, to be honest. This place is supposedly the remnants of a development project from long ago. According to the records, many citizens still inhabit the area. Interesting. Didn't know that. At any rate, this place is still within our jurisdiction. Let's do a quick sweep of the area. Sneaky. Flower pumps. Oh. Oh wait. No wonder no one trusts the police these days. They're out here stealing from us treasure chests. Love the chests. As the harbour district, it's connected to the Lupinus River and Lake Elm just south of us. This area is teeming with different businesses. If you look north, you'll see companies of all kinds lined up next to each other. It's got that nice park in the middle of it all, too. Makes for a great spot to kick back and relax. Maybe I could take a quick snooze there, easy. According to the database, it's simply known as the Harbour District Park. Not the most inspired name, I must say. Wait, is that Crosswell Times? I was wondering where they moved their office to. The city's gone through a lot of changes these past 3 years. So this is the IBC's main headquarters, isn't it? Certainly grand. You're exactly right, this is their central base of operations. Not only do they have many branches spread throughout all of Zemuria, but their services extend beyond just banking. They became the continent's lead asset holder 10 years ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call the IBC the cornerstone of Crosswell's economy. Indeed, the IBC is an unfathomed force in the finance, construction and real estate industries. Their latest ambition has been to fund a variety of massive public projects for Crossbell. Reports have shown them investing a fortune into the expansion of the Geofund and the Orbital network. Damn, guess this way out my league then. Can't imagine I'd have anything to do with a place like this. Brandy, you are aware that our salaries are transferred to us through the IBC, correct? Wait, are you kidding me? Sitting there within the city is pretty convenient for us. Although I think the bank's closed today. Correct, the employees are given weekends off. Let's come back some other time. Oh, God. Oh, excuse me. City Hall, CPD headquarters and the city library. All the public offices are here in the administrative district. It seems to be quite a tranquil place. Fountain and benches look especially pleasant. It's one of the best places to sit and relax in the whole city. It's always empty like this in the middle of the day. Well, HQ is right here, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of chance to visit. We definitely should try to remember the way here from the SSS building. Roger, boss man. Did we get one of those support requests from HQ telling us to go there? Maybe may as well stop by since we're already here. The library. Who would have thought writing a thesis could be this difficult? I bought this novel back before I started my thesis, hoping to read and relax during my downtime. But now it's just gathering dust. Oh, what about you guys? Would you like to take this book off my hands? I was easy to even consider reading it. Oh, I was hoping it would tell me the building names, but... You're looking for information on the cheapest apartments? Take this brochure. I'm sure it'll prove more than useful to you. I wasn't aware these existed. What a relief. Do you mind if I borrow one and read through it? Not at all, ma'am. They're there for you to take. But I'd be careful with cheaper apartments if I were you. Oh, I need to hurry and sort out my housing situation so I can return to practicing. My apologies. I started thinking aloud. Anyway, thank you for your assistance. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not at all. Didn't we just see her not too long ago? Something tells me we'll be seeing more of her in the future. Oh. Oh, Lloyd. Hello again. Saw the request on the terminal, so here we are. Great, I've been waiting for you guys. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Rebecca, head receptionist at the CPD. And I'm Fran Seeker, also receptionist at the CPD. Don't think I had the chance to properly introduce myself the other day. Yeah, I suppose you didn't. That day wasn't one of our finest moments. What you mean to say is we were scolded by the Vice Commissioner after we let a bracer steal all of our credit. Don't remind me. Tio. Oh dear, I'm so sorry everyone. It's pretty unfortunate for your first day. Don't let it bother you too much. The SSS was only established recently, so I'm sure you all are still trying to get the hang of things. If you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to rely on us, okay? Thank you very much. It warms my heart to hear we got an angel like you looking out for us. You're too kind. So would you mind explaining the additional details regarding the support requests? Of course not. Let's get started. First of all, HQ is assigned a dedicated operator to support the SSS. That's our very own Fran right here. Pleasure to work with you all. An operator. So Fran will be sort of reporting us via our enigmas? Well, my specialty isn't really supporting you guys in the field. My main duty is to help report and process the completion of your support requests. This will be done by the Orbital network. You kind of lost me on this one. In other words, the SSS will be accepting a myriad of different requests from now on. And once we finish these requests, Fran will process the reports we submit to her through our terminal in the SSS building. So then that means we don't have to come to the headquarters every time we need to submit a report, is that right? Precisely. Once your reports are approved and processed within the system, we'll send a proper composition your way. Furthermore, when your DP accumulates beyond a certain threshold, your detective rank will also increase. Feel free to ask me about that later. Oh, Twitch die? Did my internet die? No, internet's still fine. Basically, these are all my new duties as the very first operator of the SSS. I see, that makes sense. So we can avoid all that irritating paperwork by using the terminal down the SSS building, yeah? That's right. It's actually a part of the Orbital Network initiative in Crossbell. Tia has the terminal at the SSS. Tia, has the terminal at the SSS been installed and tested yet? Yes, it's ready for reports anytime. Good to hear. Well then, please allow me to explain the additional details regarding your support requests. Is there anything you don't understand? Please feel free to ask questions. Alright, I believe that should wrap up the explanation on support requests. So when you return to the SSS, try pressing the report button on your terminal screen. I'll make sure to send more support requests your way as they come in. Got it, thanks you two. Meow, 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 meow. yeah. Let's give it a go then. So all we have to do is use this terminal and report our progress to headquarters, right? That's correct. Let's try testing it. Hello, you've reached the CPD. This is Fran speaking. Well then, I'm going to go over your reports. Thanks for the reports, everyone. If you finish more support requests, please let me know. I see. That was really quick. So from here on out, we just have to report in like that whenever we complete requests. Another update. It appears that more requests have already been added to our system. We should verify each one, just to be safe. Oh damn. Ooh, that's a lot. More monsters in Nigeria front, huh? So this is an extermination request. From what I've heard, these are usually handled by the Race Guild. Hear me out, guys. Why don't we take care of this extermination ourselves? You want to? Look for a bit of redemption, Lloyd? Yeah, I am. It was only because Iris McLean that we came out unscathed last time. If we had time to prepare, I genuinely believe we could have handled it on our own. Besides, today is our first official day on the job, so why not start off with a bang? Make a compelling argument. It seems troublesome, but you may have a point. Not the way you think, Lloyd. Better get to work on fixing up our questionable image. Now that we've got a plan, I guess we should head to the geofence when we're ready. Yeah. Alright, detective. City Hall and Entertainment District. Which one's closer? City Hall is here. Entertainment, right, so the Entertainment District is closer. Hotel Millennium. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Are you the guy? Hey Lisa, how's it going? I'm so done with walking. I might as well cut my losses and excuse me, sir, by any chance did you submit the request to the special support section? Oh, you guys police officers? I didn't think you were actually going to come. Is it getting dark? Ah, no, not quite yet. Could be better. Oh, I'm sorry. Anything I can do? Want to talk about it? I'm doing good though, thanks. Well, we're here to help. Your request mentioned that you lost some of your belongings. Could you explain how that happened exactly? Yeah, of course. Sorry, it's just so frustrating. I don't even have the energy to cry anymore. You see, I love shopping, so I thought I'd spend the day checking out some random shops around the city. I eventually noticed there was a gaping hole in my bag, but it was already too late. All my stuff had fallen out. Searched for what felt like forever, but I still couldn't find any of my belongings. Really sucks, man. Well, it's been a full day though. That is us hanging out where you dropped it, to be honest. Okay, well, if you're sure. Because, you know, my phone's always on. I'm never really up to much, so if there's anything I can do or you want to just talk about things, just hit me up. There's a chance there's a passerby may have picked up your belongings and turned them in somewhere. It's not a new game. I think... I can't remember when it came out, but it's one that I basically skipped. But there's more pretty boys yet. There's a 14-year-old girl, 14-year-old robot cat girl. I wouldn't say waifu, she's 14. But yeah. Pretty boys, pretty girls, you know. I don't think there's incest though, so, you know, kind of a bummer. But would you please state the locations you visited during the shopping spree? What's your thing? She'd expect I stop by the department store first. Spent a good amount of time there. With all the new brand stuff they have on display, can you blame me? Right? Just gonna Google something real quick. Is there incest in Trails from Zero? Oh god, I cannot. I googled Ios there in space cest. Jesus Christ. There is no actual incest in the series. Oh, but anyway, I'm sorry, it's beside the point. Anyways, I went to see East Street's marketplace after that. And it wasn't until I stopped to rest in the park in the Harbour District that I noticed the tear. Oh, I searched everywhere. But even after spending the whole day looking, I couldn't find diddly squat. I think I ended up losing my wallet, a souvenir I bought, and, well, something else. Pretty sure I lost 3 things in total. But about that last one. You're going to tell us you can't remember what it was, aren't you? Well, that should be enough for us to go on. We'll start by searching around the place you visited. Times, East Street, and the Harbour District. Those are all commercial areas. It would probably save us a lot of time and effort if we simply asked the workers there if we knew anything. Awesome. Let me know if you find anything. Let's just look it up, because that would be way easier. Ay, fuck me. My back. Times department store. This is one of the locations Trump visited. May have lost his belongings here. Excuse me, do you happen to have lost and found here? You've lost something of yours? This front desk more or less serves as the lost and found. We have a few things on hand. What are you looking for? A few things, eh? You think they've got Tron stuff? Hopefully. I'm not that shocked that they find a lot of drop stuff, given how big building Times is. Tron said he lost his wallet, a souvenir, and a third thing. Upon reflection, it might have been wise to ask for more details about each of the items. Ah, wait a minute. Are you referring to the customer whose wallet fell out of a hole in his bag? That's him? Oh, thank goodness. Someone ended up seeing him drop it after all. Oh, not quite. We only discovered it after the fact. It's just that he stuck out like a sore thumb. He most certainly did. He was happily laughing and cracking jokes with every person he ran into. Then, when he was on his way out, his bag caught on one of the display cases. It was only when we were cleaning up later that we found the wallet. Well then. I'll say I'm surprised to hear this. You ever bothered to come here to search for it? Poor guy must have given up already. Guess that's why you ended up coming to us for help. Please wait a moment, we'll bring it right away. They're gonna bring it. Here you are. Man's wallet. Thanks you two, you're lifesavers. Our pleasure. Just make sure that it gets back in the right hands. Hell no, that's money. Alright, let's go to East Street. East Street Marketplace. Tron mentioned he'd come through here. Maybe he's lost items somewhere in this area. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Lost something, eh? Actually, wait a sec. Now that you mention it, there was this young man who dropped something here yesterday. I remember him because he made some dumb joke when he stopped by my stall. I don't think he noticed the gaping hole in his bag because a package fell out of it when he wasn't paying attention. When I saw it lying there, I tried to chase after him to give it back, but he was already gone. Nice. Looks like we hit the jackpot. So, were you police folks? Were you police folks who were sent to come get it for him? Guess I'll leave it with you then. Okay. Tron did spend some time in the Harbour District, so he might have dropped something of his around here. Excuse me, have you seen any items lying on the ground recently? Oh, you looking for something? Actually, now that you mention it, there was some weirdo hanging out in the park earlier. Remember him yelling about a hole in his bag at some point? You'd think it was the end of the world with how much he was freaking out over it. That certainly sounds like him. I only took it from a distance, so I have no clue what he might have lost. That's too bad. Hold on. One of my customers mentioned finding something on the ground earlier today. She hangs out in the park around here pretty often, so it should be hard to find her. Why not try asking her for more details? Okay. Who was around the park? What about you? Excuse me, would you happen to have seen anything lying around here recently? Something that seemed left behind? Oh my, lost something, have we? I actually found something stuck in the grass on the outskirts of the park. I was kind of curious, so I picked it up. And just in time too. It's nearly blown away by the wind. Blown away by the wind? Client could not recall what its third missing item was, so I suppose nothing is out of the question. What is it exactly? So you guys were looking for this? Here, it's all yours. A train ticket? Doubt he's going anywhere without this bad boy. Well, we won't have to worry about that now. He managed to retrieve all of his missing items. Great work, guys. Let's go back to Tron and tell him the good news. I'm sure he'll be glad to see his valuables again. Who asked? Sorry. Oh man, my fuck back. Oh. Me. There, fine. Oh god, I don't even. I was just about to go like, am I 26? How fucking old am I? How do you remember how fucking old I am and I don't? What is it? Oh, that's how, okay. I mean, I'm 27 this year. Jesus. Knees pop. Yeah, yeah, my knees do pop. Hang on. Hang on. Ow. I can't do it. But yes, they do pop. My back's fucked. Although, to be fair, most of it is, You're welcome. Bit of fan service for you. Fan service that no one asked for. They might explode? Jesus. Ankles bend. Your ankles bend though. Like, have you got like fucking no bones in there in your feet? What's going on? You said you lost 3 things, correct? Luckily, we were able to track them down. Here you are. And please don't drop them again, okay? You might want to buy a new bag so it doesn't happen again. I mean, I get what you're saying, but also I don't remember just jumping off of places when I was a kid. But maybe I was just a boring kid. But go on. Why? Must be an Italian thing. Got those spaghetti legs in it. You guys are miracle workers. It's definitely my stuff. And Hero's about to give up on ever finding them and head home. I mean, to be fair, like that's a pretty, you know, I can't like fault that fear. That makes sense. I imagine like twisting or snapping your ankle would be horrible. So valid. That's what I was looking for. Excuse me, but how would you have gotten home without your wallet or your ticket for that matter? You know what? You make a very good point there. Anyway, thanks for your help. Contacting the police was sort of a last-ditch option in my mind. And you guys were great, but I haven't heard the best things about the CPD. Like, I was really surprised when you 4 even showed up to help at all. I see. I think I'm finally starting to get why the special support section was made. Isn't it wonderful though? The feeling of helping out someone in need. Anyway, this should be it for this request. Oh wow. Right, let's get to City Hall. I think it was here, anyway. Yeah. asked for our help. Oh. Welcome to Crossbell City Hall. If you're here to pay for your utilities or to change your address, you come to the right place. Feel free to inquire about additional services. Excuse us, we're with the CPD. We're here in response to a support request submitted by City Hall. Oh, you're with the police? Wonderful. I was expecting you to respond so quickly. Right. Could you give us more details about the request, please? I believe it had something to do with confirming vacancies of certain residences. Yes, of course. Allow me to explain. You're familiar with resident Anyone wishing to move to Crossbell must visit us to register. Must visit us to register for residency. The reality is people will freely move in and out of the city without going through the appropriate avenues. It's become more and more difficult for us to keep track of it all. I see. Therefore, we're seeking your help to verify any vacant residences in the city. Need to rectify our documents that have any mislabeled vacancies. Folks over at Residential Affairs have their hands full, so we greatly appreciate the assistance. You're telling us that we have to play errand boys for the government? Soldier boy. Don't be rude, Randy. Verifying vacancies is actually important in catching certain criminal activities. Filing documents in a timely manner is crucial. Oh yeah? Huh. Go figure. Be good for us to walk around the city and get the lay of things while we're at it. Will you be able to help us then? No. Yeah. Thank you very much. Hand these documents over to you. These files are relevant to the request and will guide you in your work. Understood. We should look them over, thank you. Oh god. Let's see. There are 3 different locations in total. There's one near the entrance to the residential district. Looks like the next one on East Street. Huh. According to this address, it's to the right of the Brace Guild. To the right of the Brace Guild? Sweet, that'd be pretty easy to remember. Last one looks like it's in the downtown district. It's an apartment complex known as Lotus Heights. There appear to be 3 documented vacancies. Just a moment, please. I'll note this down in the detective notebook. Okay, all done. Thanks for taking care of that, Ellie. We'll begin working on verifying the outlined vacancies now. Should we come back here once we complete the task? Yes, please report back to me once you complete verifying all 3 locations. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. Residential Street. On the other side of fucking town. Fuck. Oh, is it this? I think this is the vacant house. Has the right address. It's locked. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Doesn't matter how you look at it. Thing's an empty mansion. Agreed. I'm not able to detect any presences from within. I think this house has been abandoned for a little over 10 years. I remember hearing rumours about this house being haunted back when I was a child. Oh really? Ellie and I are around the same age, but I've never heard that rumour at all. Anyway, I think we successfully verified the vacancy. Cool, let's move on to the next one. So we've got one on East Street and one in Downtown Street. Downtown District even. Alright, well, let's head back to Central Station. Oh, here he is. Hey Paul, how's it going, man? Thank you for your sub 11 or 12 days or so ago, by the way. I appreciate that you kept subbing even though I wasn't streaming for 9 months. I really appreciate you, man. 12 12, 24, 36. And you reminded me that I need to create a fucking 4 years club because you're 1 month away. So, thank you. Oh, uni and stuff. Oh. Well, you know, it's going to be all worth it in the end, right? That's what you got to think about. But I'm glad things are going well. Three weeks. Look at that, man. Oh, I thought you meant the whole thing. Okay, never mind then. But still, you know. Thanks. You all did it. Oh, well, I'm sorry, man. Well, I hope it isn't too difficult and stressful for you. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you or help you out or anything. Give you a massage if you want. This is the building directly to the right of the Race Guild. Wasn't it supposed to be vacant though? It does not display any signs of vacancy at all. Quite the opposite actually. Go on. Give you a happy ending as well, mate. Just for you. What was I doing? Maybe we can check with the receptionist to see what the deal is. Sorry. Man, I want to go on another fishing trip sometime soon. I bet you would, wouldn't you? Excuse us, sir. Where are the... Yeah, no, I've been doing good, man. I suppose not a lot's happened, but at the same time, I guess quite a lot has happened in the 9 months. So when did I finish streaming? I finished streaming on the 2nd of September. And the day after, so September 3rd, 2023, I moved out to live in a place with my girlfriend. And we lived there until February 2024. When I moved back in with my parents with my girlfriend. And then last Saturday, we moved in here, in our own place. So yeah, it's been uneventful, but also quite eventful. It's nice. It's definitely, it's so nice to finally have my own space. I feel like I can actually be me. You know, I don't have to, you know, I feel comfortable to be myself for a change. So, you know, but yeah, it's nice. Long overdue for me, I think. And then I thought, you know, I used to stream. I did the streaming thing. I guess I could do that again. It's only been 9 months. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's expensive, but I think it's worth it. Especially if you move out with like friends or loved ones and stuff, you know. You get that sense of, you know, independency and I don't know. It's just something about like this stuff is mine, you know. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but. All this stuff just being, you know, like this pot, these pair of scissors are mine. You know, so I do all the cooking. You know, words. Oh, you kids all interested in joining? Oh, I'll gladly accept you. funny, man. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Boy, am I glad to see younger fishing enthusiasts joining us. Joining the Fisherman's Guild? Pardon me, sir, what exactly is this place? Oh, sorry about that, kid. This is the gathering grounds of fishing enthusiasts. Crossbell branch of the Fisherman's Guild. Hey, kid with a blue and white jacket there. You look like you've handled a few rods before. Me? Speaking of handling rods, let me... Oops. Okay. Sniff out talent from a sailed away. How about it, kid? Looking to get your bait on? What? I mean, sure, I used to go fishing about when I was a kid. I'm working right now, sorry. I'm impressed at how easily you could tell Lloyd has fishing experience. These old men mystify me. Oh, man, that caught me off guard. Anyway, this might go without saying, but this building isn't vacant, right? So according to the records from City Hall, this place should be unoccupied. What? Of course it's not. It's impossible. As you can see, we're in the process of planning our next fishing event. While we're on the topic of vacancies. There's an apartment complex by the name of Acacia right up the street. Pretty sure there's a vacant room in there. That's what you're looking for, maybe? You can find Acacia 2 buildings over from us to the left of the Bracer Guild. The actual vacancy's 2 buildings away? You telling me the records are botched? Seems to be the case. In that case, we should head there and confirm it so that City Hall can update the records. That's fine. That's fine. Excuse me, is anyone home? Not sensing anyone inside, Lloyd. Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, what are you all doing over there? There's a vacant room. Looks like we're right on the money. Yeah, the last tenant moved away about half a month ago. I'd suggest you contact the landlord directly if you're interested in moving in. Well, I guess the vacancy on East Street was referring to this apartment. The previous tenant not filed the proper papers or something, then he split. Man, how lazy can you get? Hey, no worries, man. Like, you know, focus on your assignments and stuff. Don't worry about the stream. Like, I ain't going nowhere. I'll probably be finished by the time you come back, but you know, your future and your career first. Don't worry about my terrible stream. Your life. Stop it, you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Why screams? What are you? No, Paul. Hang on a minute. Put the gun down. Just that's it. Gun. Hey, go study. Thank you. Yeah, you are. Thank you. You go focus on your uni work, man. There's plenty of streams for you to watch. They're all terrible. Love you too, man. Oh, stop it, you. Get out of here. Get out of here, you. That reminds me, the City Hall receptionist has mentioned their records may not be completely accurate. I now understand what she meant by it. Okay, so the vacancy on East Street is room 202 at Acacia Apartments. I should write down all the details. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Here's Lotus Heights. Hey, Steve, how's it going? I mean, Lloyd's only the worst because he doesn't have a sister, right? Or brother, or whatever. Wait, he does have a brother. Maybe he has relations with his dead brother. I'm doing good, thanks. Glad you are too. If I'm not mistaken, this is Lotus Heights. Should be 3 vacancies according to the documents provided by City Hall. Oh, you're with the government? Actually, we're police officers. I'm just here to examine some vacancies to help bolster our crime prevention efforts. Vacancies, eh? I don't recall there being 1 vacant room though. Well, look. Lloyd only has 1 sibling, and his 1 sibling is dead. So, I mean, it's the only incest you're gonna get. Glad you're doing good, man. Good, good. You certain? Are there not 3? No, I don't believe so. It doesn't shock me that the government has trouble keeping up with that kind of information, to be honest. But I imagine that's probably why the downtown district has fallen into such disrepair. They've more or less given up on us. Anyway, you're welcome to inspect the rooms as long as you don't disturb the other tenants. Okay then, should we go take a look? Sure, sounds like a plan. Da, da, da. Excuse me, is anyone home? Failed to detect any presence inside. Yeah, makes sense. Check out all the dust on the doorknob too. That anyone's lived here for a long time. Figures as much. I believe every other unit is occupied, making this the only vacant unit. Okay, unit 203 and Lotus. Great, now that we can confirm the details in the documents, our work here is done. Head back to City Hall and report our findings. Oh right, I need to leave first. So far away, man. Really makes you miss the fast travel from like Cold Steel and stuff. Hey everyone, the verification process going well? Yeah, we wrapped up a little while ago. We're here to submit our report. Wow, you included footnotes for each of the room numbers. Thank you so much. I'm sure Residential Affairs will be more than grateful for the help. I'd rather they worked on being a bit more organised with the documentation instead. All their mistakes had us on one seriously wild goose chase. As we're not part of their organisation, it may not be our place to comment, but the organisation of the original documents was subpar at best. I'm truly sorry for the trouble. Residential Affairs tries their hardest to ensure complete accuracy in their documentation. However, Diet members are constantly putting pressure on them. Hope you'll accept my apology on their behalf. No, that's okay. They may have been a little insensitive. Seems they have their own share of problems. Right, members of the Crosswell Diet can make life harder for a lot of people. Anyway, glad we could be of assistance. I know it can be overwhelming at times, so please don't hesitate to contact us for help again. I agree. Assignments of a similar nature should be no problem for us. Just say the word and we'll be there. Thank you for the offer. We should take you up on it when the time comes. Nice. No. Oh, well, yeah, actually. Let's save. No, not recipe. I forgot. I mean, we can try the central square, I guess. Where was that place? Oh, maybe it's here? Maybe it's there. Yes, this is it. Alright. So, I think we're going to end there for today. Sorry, Steve, I know you just showed up, mate. But I'm knackered. I need to rest my fucking eyes and brain before my head explodes. So, oh god. Alright, anyway, that's all from me for today. What even fucking day is it? Wednesday. Okay. So, thanks, man. We'll catch you next time. I think it's just going to be Trials from Zero for the rest of the week, to be honest. Unless something else comes out that I want to do or play or something, then I'll do that. Otherwise, it's just going to be this game for the rest of the week. We won't do any co-op stuff with Sam and Bass until next Friday. So, and then we got D&D on the 17th. So, yeah. Otherwise, more trails, more of this. Take care, everyone. I love you. See you tomorrow, probably.